municipality Prishtina shpendamentin.
Jemi të ndëruar me praninë e shkëlqësisë së saj zonjën ambasadore Karin Henrik Alini, ambasadore e Suedisë në Prishtinë.
We're also honored to have present here Her Excellency Karin Henrik Alini, Ambassador of Embassy of Sweden in Kosovo.
Shkëlqësinë e saj ambasadoren Gary Williams, ambasadore e Mbretërisë së Holandës në Prishtinë.
Her Excellency Gary Williams, Ambassador of Embassy of the of the Kingdom of the Netherlands in Pristina.
Zotin David Oberhuber, drejtor I Gizit për Kosovë dhe Maqedoni.
David Oberhuber, Country Director for Kosovo and Macedonia at GIZ.
Zotin Ricardo Seri, zëvend kreun e zyrës së Bashkimit Evropian në Kosovë.
Ricardo Seri, Deputy Head of EU Office in Kosovo, the Head of Political Section.
Si dhe drejtoreshën ekzekutive të ProCredit Bank, zonjën Eriola Bibulli.
And the CEO of ProCredit Bank, Eriola Bibulli.
Gjithashtu kemi nderin të kemi të pranishëm edhe përfaqësuesit e mbështetësve tonë.
Also we have the honor to have the representatives of our supporters.
Mbështetja të cilëve e ka bërë të mundur këtë edicion.
The supporters of which have enabled this edition.
E ata që përkrahën edicionin e 4 të festivalit të Gjelbërt janë.
And those who supported the 4th edition of this Green Festival are the following.
USAID Empower Private Sector,
USAID and private sector,
Gizi, projekti për eficiencë dhe të energjisë,
GIZ, Energy and Efficiency,
Ambasada e Holandës,
the Embassy of Netherlands,
ProCredit Bank, si dhe TAP Bank.
as well as TEB Bank.
I përshëndesim po ashtu edhe përfaqësuesit e bizneseve dhe institucioneve të ndryshme të sektorit të Gjelbërt, të cilët janë të pranishëm.
We also greet the representatives of other sectors.
Si dhe të gjithë ata që po na ndjekin nga lidhja jonë direkte në faqen tonë.
As well as those following us on the online.
Festival.
The web page.
Festivali Gjelbërt është ngjarja më e madhe e cila zhvillohet në vendin tonë dhe
This is one of the great festivals that is occurring in our country, the Green Festival.
Për 3 edicione me radhë, ky festival është organizuar nga USAID Empower Private Sector.
This has been organized for 3 times by the USA private sector.
Ndërsa nga ky edicion, ky projekt do të implementohet nga Klubi I Prodhuesve të Kosovës.
Whereas from this edition, this will be implemented by Kosovo Manufacturing Club.
Koncepti I festivalit të Gjelbërt është në përputhshmëri
Green Festival
është në përputhshmëri me punën e Klubit të Prodhuesve të Kosovës.
is in compliance with the Kosovo Manufacturing Club.
Ku objektivat kryesore të klubit janë promovimi I produkteve made in Kosova.
Where the main objectives of this are the domestic products of Kosovo.
Si dhe në përputhje me strategjinë bazë të klubit,
as well as in compliance with the base strategy of the club,
e cila përfshin punësimin,
which includes employment,
diplomacinë ekonomike,
economic diplomacy,
energjinë dhe ambientin.
energy and environment.
Festivali I Gjelbërt
The Green Festival
e ka për qëllim kryesor
has as its main goal
rritjen e tregjeve dhe promovimin e bizneseve në fushën e energjisë, si ato solare, eficiente dhe të riciklimit.
to increase the business and respectively in the energy sector in Kosovo.
Është një platformë rrjedëzimi për të gjitha bizneset e Gjelbërta,
Is the networking platform for all of these green businesses,
agjencitë qeveritare
government agencies,
dhe të gjithë aktorët tjerë të energjisë së Gjelbërt.
and all other stakeholders of green energy.
Si vjet,
This year,
jemi të kënaqur që rreth 45 kompani vendore
we are pleased that about 45 local companies
do të ekspozojnë produktet dhe shërbimet e tyre në këtë festival.
will expose their products and services in this festival.
Edicioni 4 të festivalit të Gjelbërt do të fokusohet në
This festival, the 4th edition festival, will be focused on
në teknologjinë e Gjelbërt
green technology
dhe inovative,
and innovative,
energjinë e ripërtërishme,
renewable energy,
urbanizmin e qëndrueshëm
sustainable urbanism,
edhe mbrojtjen e ambientit.
and environment protection.
Pa e zgjatur shumë,
Without further ado,
kam kënaqësinë të ftoj
it's my pleasure to invite
zotrin Astrid Panja,
Mr. Aslit Panja,
drejtorin ekzekutiv të Klubit të Prodhuesve për një fjalë roste.
Executive Director of Kosovo Manufacturing Club, to have a speech.
Mirëdita gjithëve, mirë se erdhët.
Hello, welcome.
Kërkoj falje, nuk kemi mujt me kontrollu kohën, kështu që gjitha proceset mrena organizimit I kemi kontrollu, po nuk na ka marrë koha ashtu siç e kemi planifikuar.
Our apology, we could not control the weather. Apart from everything else that is organized, we couldn't do that.
Unë kom e majt shumë shkurt fjalimin, do të marr parasysh që përkthimi nuk ndodh njëjtën kohë, kështu që kemi shumë pjesëmarrës që do të flasin, prandaj do të fokusohem vetëm në disa pika të organizatës tonë.
As a result of the conditions and the translation will be simultaneous, so I will speak only briefly in several points.
Për neve është nder që USAID ka besu në organizatën tonë që të na përcjell vazhdimsinë e Festivalit Gjelbër.
It is our pleasure and good that USAID has believed us and continuing to support us in this festival.
Dhe besoj që kemi bërë një punë të mirë, duke marrë parasysh që për herë të parë participimi I kompanive private në organizimin e këtij festivali ka arritur në 50% të financimit të përgjithshëm.
And the participation of local companies has reached 50% of the investment.
Sepse ne besojmë që ekonomia e Kosovës nuk duhet të fokusohet në donacione, por në investime.
Because we believe that Kosovo economy shouldn't focus on donations, but on local investment.
Sa më I vogël të jetë shuma e donacioneve në Kosovë,
The smaller the amount of donations in Kosovo,
dhe sa më I lartë të jetë investimi I kompanive private në Kosovë,
and the higher the investment of local companies in Kosovo,
ne do të kemi një ekonomi më dinamike dhe konkurruese në rajon.
we'll have a more dynamic and competing economy in the region.
Për këtë arsye, Klubi Prodhuesve të Kosovës
For this reason, the Kosovo Manufacturing Club
beson dhe janë optimist në zhvillimin ekonomik të Kosovës,
believes and are optimistic in development in Kosovo economic development.
sepse të gjitha anëtarët tonë kanë pas mundësi të investojnë në shumë vende të botës, por kanë zgjedhur kapitalin e tyre të investojnë në Kosovë.
Because many of our investors could had the opportunity to invest elsewhere in the world, but they chose instead to invest in Kosovo,
Members,
the capital.
our members. Sepse ne krijojmë vende të punës, ne krijojmë produkte të reja,
Because we create jobs and new products,
por gjithmonë jemi të vetëdijshëm që mbrojtja e ambientit dhe zhvillimi I qëndrueshëm ekonomik I Kosovës është objektivi jon kryesor.
because our main goal is the environment protection and sustainable development of our economy.
Unë ju uroj të kaloni sa më mirë sot,
I wish you to have a pleasant stay here today,
dhe të shikoni se shumë produkte të inovative dhe të mira I ka Kosova.
and you will see later that Kosovo has many innovative and good products.
Faleminderit.
Thank you.
Tani kemi nderin që për një fjalë rasti të ftojmë zotin Nicholas Jacobi, I ngarkuar me punë ambasadën e Shtetit të Bashkuara të Amerikës.
Now we have the pleasure to invite Nicholas Jacobi, Chargé d'Affaires at U.S. Embassy in Kosovo.
Good morning. Once upon a time, on a hill overlooking the city of Pristina, there was a landfill full of construction waste. Designers, architects, and engineers, and workers from both the United States and Kosovo worked together to transform this construction wasteland into the beautiful new U.S. Embassy here in Pristina. Our new embassy is a wonderful symbol of the enduring partnership between the people of Kosovo and the people of the United States. I am also proud to say that it is a clear manifestation of our commitment to a greener Kosovo. During its design and during its construction, we made environmentally smart choices to incorporate efficiency, sustainability, and resilience. Let me tell you about a few of those things that we did. There are external sunshades that incorporate angled fins that are calculated specifically to the movement of the sun across the sky. Green roofs are not only beautiful when we look out our office windows, but they capture and recycle 90% of the rainwater. We save additional energy through LED lighting, daylight harvesting, energy recovery, and solar thermal hot water generation. These combined with the hybrid geothermal system, reduce energy consumption of the embassy campus by more than 45%. Because the city of Pristina does not yet have a wastewater treatment plant, and we don't want to cause further ecological damage to the rivers outside the city, the embassy treats all of our black water on site, which is then reused for irrigation and for low flush toilets. And if you still think that the new embassy is not green enough, 78% of the embassy campus is open space and green space, including a scenic lake or pond. The landscaping is attractive with native plants and native trees, and the lake was recently stocked with fish by one of our Peace Corps staff members. The lake's main function, although, is not just to be a source of fish for our lunches at the embassy, but it actually has a functional purpose, and it serves as a heat sink for the hybrid geothermal system. In addition to stabilizing the heating and the cooling of the building, the lake is necessary for stormwater management. Remember the rainwater that I mentioned that comes off of those beautiful green roofs? It helps us to reduce building water consumption by more than 70%. These incredible green features all helped the embassy achieve the prestigious Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design, or LEED, gold status certification by the U.S. Green Building Council. And that certification is a globally recognized mark of achievement in high performance, best in class green buildings. And it's just down the street right here in Pristina. The U.S. Embassy also serves as a magnificent example of how we can incorporate green solutions into a modern, state-of-the-art building, while being conscious of our impact on the environment. I recently learned of another green building here in Kosovo, a vision of a Kosovo entrepreneur who fully understands that green business is good business. The newly constructed Rex plant in Kačinik is not only aiming to be the largest plastic recycling plant in the Western Balkans, but it set up a wastewater treatment on site so that they can reuse 90% of their water. And the 10% that is discharged back into the rivers is also treated and can be used for irrigation. Whether American or Kosovar, it is definitely possible to be responsibly green. The resources and the tools are out there. One just needs the will to think green and then embrace it. That is something on which I know we can all agree. Green initiatives are important for our shared future. And that's why I'm so excited that I'm here, and I'm here along with my wife Corey, and we get to celebrate the 4th edition of the Green Festival with you. What started out as less than 20 green businesses brought together by the USAID Empower private sector activity has now more than doubled in its 4th year. I believe that we're seeing a major shift toward green technology here in Kosovo. Each year, green businesses in Kosovo are offering a greater variety of products and services that are competitive in international markets. Kosovo consumers, too, are demanding increasingly products that make less of an impact on the environment. Many of the products you'll see here today are exported to Europe and beyond, and they carry the Made in Kosovo mark all around the world. Many have even obtained international quality certifications, such as the photovoltaic panels that are produced by Yaha Solar. We're pleased this year that the USAID Empower private sector has organized a training and certification program on the design and installation of photovoltaic systems. Tomorrow, 17 participants who completed and passed the training will be certified as photovoltaic experts with the reputable, internationally recognized TÜV certificate. This is a great step toward the international certification of these people, and it also helps strengthen the green energy sector here in Kosovo. Green businesses offer considerable opportunities for economic growth and job creation. Just look around. Today there are 48 companies participating in the festival. Last year, the companies who participated made pre-contract sales worth 2.7 million euros during the course of the festival. And that resulted in job creation in Kosovo. To date, through the various activities of our Empower Private Sector project, Kosovo green businesses have created over 400 new jobs for Kosovo citizens in energy efficiency, renewable energy, and recycling. And combined, you all employ thousands of people across the country. The private sector is one of our strongest partners in Kosovo, and we intend to keep it that way, including support to Kosovo's small enterprises and green business economy. The embassy purchases many goods and services on the local economy. One of the things I want to point out is that I'm also here purchasing today. We will be working on posting more opportunities on social media and look forward to green businesses competing in our competitive and transparent procurement process. The embassy buys a lot, and we look forward to buying even more on the local economy. Many great innovations have humble beginnings, like the former landfill upon which the embassy is built. I am confident that if we use innovation and the green technologies present here at the festival, such as we did in building our beautiful new embassy, that we can begin to find solutions for many of the development challenges that face us today. So I want to close with a special thank you to our close partner in the Empower Private Sector activity, Ms. Karin Hernmark Alhini, the Ambassador of Sweden. Together, USAID and the Swedish International Development Cooperation Agency started the tradition of organizing the festival 4 years ago. And they promoted green businesses and raised awareness of the business and the benefits of adopting green technologies in Kosovo. Thank you so much to the Embassy of Sweden for that important partnership. I also want to thank our distinguished guests who are with us today. And every year this event becomes bigger and bigger and has a greater and greater impact. I want to thank Harry Willems, the Ambassador of the Embassy of the Kingdom of the Netherlands, Ricardo Seri, the Deputy Head of the EU Office and the Head of the Political Section there, my counterpart at the UN, Mr. David Oberhuser, the JEZ Country Director for Kosovo and North Macedonia, and I'm not sure if the Mayor has arrived yet, but thank you to the Mayor for his cooperation in this as well. I also want to thank the Kosovo Manufacturing Club for taking the lead in organizing this year's festival. It was good to meet Mr. Panja this morning, and I'm glad that you're here and playing such an important role in this endeavor. To all our guests, I hope you'll use this year's Green Festival, as we will, to find new partners, to purchase some exciting new goods and services that are on offer, and learn more about the innovative green technologies, and hopefully we'll all get inspired while we contribute to a greener Kosovo and to a greener world. I'm looking forward to learning more about what Kosovo's green businesses have to offer once we cut this ribbon and head into the building. Thank you for being here this morning.
E tani me lejoni të ftoj shkëlqësinë e saj, ambasadoren Karin Alhini, ambasadore e Suedisë në Prishtinë.
Now allow us to invite Her Excellency Karin Hernmark Alhini, Ambassador of Embassy of Sweden in Kosovo.
I don't think you need to raise it much, honestly. So, thank you for allowing me to come back. I was here last year. It's a very inspiring event, this one. And thank you to USAID to allowing us to be partners with you in starting this whole thing. Thank you even more now to the Kosovo Manufacturers Club, who are now taking over the arrangement of this thing that we think has a good future and will not need us in the future, which is the point, really. I'm bringing with me this thing. I'm sure you've seen it. This is the Sustainable Development Goals in the graphic sort of show of what they look like. They are all interconnected. All of them are dependent on all of the others. But we can all do things within each of them to further that bigger goal of what we want to achieve. And one of these things is, of course, very much focused on sustainable, meaning ecologically, environmentally, climate-based, sustainable development. This is something that we need to have in any country. Development cooperation and development policy used to be very much focused on poverty alleviation. It used to be the central element of this, and of course, to some extent, it still is. And in our efforts to reduce poverty, one of the things that Sweden does is to try and promote market development by working with Empower and others in doing private sector development, in assisting with trade, financial systems. Oh, Holland is falling over. Job creation, economic growth, all of these things are necessary for this poverty alleviation that we want to see. But none of that is environmentally or climate neutral.
Picking up on this and doing it from now on, hopefully on an annual basis. Glad to see that you are stepping up this and to do this in a good way. I'm happy to represent.
To offer you our experience, to offer our expertise and technology.
To do so as well, and therefore I cut some of the things.
You get the green one. I'll take the
Yeah,
black
of course.
one.
Yeah. One left. There for you. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Good. There we are.
All right.
All right. Okay. Here we go. You ready? Yeah. Done. I have a piece. I have a piece.
All right. Done.
Very good. Yes. Excellent. Nice. Now let's.
Geothermal.
Yeah.
The first one in Asia. Now we are on our 4th year of operation. It was glad to have you.
Normalimir për kompanisë e mirë dhe kompanisë ESCO.
Apo nga treguar sa është me kujtur për ju bëni hapje në kampanje të tillë.
Po, ky festival është shumë i rëndësishëm për neve, por shumë e rëndësishme ka më konë edhe pjesëmarrja e njerëzve që kanë marrë këtu, edhe mu informu për të mirat edhe benefitet e energjisë pastër.
Çka bëni ju konkretisht?
Kompanitë tona që janë Semir dhe ESCO ofrojnë shërbime në fushën e energjisë eficiente, pra izolime termike, edhe në fushën e energjisë solare, pra prodhimit të energjisë elektrike prej paneleve solare. Inovacioni është që me montu sisteme solare që qesin energjinë vetë, përmes incentivave ligjore, që përfitojnë konsumatorë direkt prej zbritjes së
A
faturës.
jeni vetëm brenda Kosovës apo keni edhe jashtë Kosovës?
Kompania jonë ka filluar tash operimin edhe në Gjermani, kështu që jemi kompani ndërkombëtare me treg edhe në Kosovë, edhe në Ballkan edhe në Evropë.
Apo më prezantohet?
Një me ndërësarov jam, kompanies Prime Group.
Apo më tregoj se është me kujtur për ju bëni fsharë të tjera tani.
Po, kur që në kritur nga krejt në neve, ka qenë një rast shumë i mirë edhe për me shpash në si biznes që ka prodhojmë, po edhe si nga ndihmu edhe në ambientin edhe energjinë efikase.
Apo na tregoni a bëni edhe jashtë Kosovës apo jeni vetëm?
Jo, vetëm Kosovë, vetëm Prishtinë.
Apo më prezantohet?
Po, unë jam Gjetjana Mehmeti, vi prej Fondacionit Prodhuesve.
Apo na tregon çka bën Prodhuesve?
Prodhuesve është hapësirë mësimore që ka klasa për fëmijë dhe trajnime profesionale për të rritur. Qëndrimi kryesor i Prodhuesve është me identifiku pikat e forta të fëmijëve dhe me i zhvillu ato me pasion dhe tashmë. Se jena këto është se Prodhuesve se hapësirë kreative ka shumë teknologji që cilat mund me mbas të cilave ne mësojmë fëmijët këto aftësi sociale dhe të kuta, ne besojmë në energjinë e Gjelbërt ose në ekonominë e Gjelbërt, përmes të mësuarit në bazë të projekteve që është platformë ku fëmijët mësojnë për reciklim, për energjinë e ripërndërshme e të tjera.
Kompania Elektro.
Apo na tregoni çka bën konkretisht kompania?
Kompania Elektro është kompani për projektim dhe inxhiniering. Është kompania e parë që ka punuar me
burimet e energjisë së ripërtërishme, diell, ujë dhe erë. Po ashtu ne bëjmë edhe prodhimin e paneleve tensionit mesëm.
Apo na tregoni sa është përpitur për ju bëni hapje e në fushatës diellit këto?
Kjo hapje është shumë e qëlluar dhe shumë e mirëpritur për kompaninë tonë. Është hera e parë që marrim pjesë në këtë eveniment, këtë festival, edhe shpresojmë të jetë i suksesshëm edhe shpresojmë të jemi prezente edhe hera të tjera.